What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully everybody's good. If not, we are going to work through it. Don't you worry, everything does happen with time. Take your time with life, okay? So we're going to speak on the Aries, as it says from the title of this video. We're going to see what we have, right? So the first match for the Aries is I am not carrying your basket, a symbol of self-reliance and economic self-determination. Remember, in life, you got to focus on yourself before you can worry about others, right? Also, sometimes people want you to take away from you so that they can apply it to their lives. You got to be mindful of that, right? Be mindful of helping people sometimes in life, because sometimes you might help people, but it will inconvenience you, and that's okay to, help others out. But if they don't appreciate that as well, for my Aries, make sure that you guys are nipping that in the butt. Make sure that you guys are not continuing to help people that don't appreciate you, especially if they're not showing appreciation, and especially if you sacrifice yourself and your time for others, right? So make sure you're focusing on yourself. And I had to say all of that because I don't want to put it in a selfish way, but sometimes you gotta be selfish. Not selfish, but you might come off as selfish, but it's a matter of helping people. But if the people that you're helping don't appreciate it, then you probably have to step back so that you're not going down in a hill for somebody that essentially wouldn't do the same for you, right? All right, so I am not carrying your basket was the first message. Okay, Aries, let's see what else we have for you guys. So the next one we have is trust all will be well, right? I don't know who needed to hear this in the Aries family, but trust all will be well. Everything's going to happen with time. Everything does take its course. So while you're going through these moments in life where, or next time you go through something, I want you to just remember everything is going to work itself out. Everything will pass over, and everything will work itself out, right? Make the necessary changes, of course, in your life to ensure that things do take its place and assist those things. But as far as like being patient and waiting it out and letting things take its course, everything is going to work out just fine, right? With independence, look for ways to be independent. You know what I mean? Whether it's through food sources, whether it's through financial gain, whether it's through self-reliance, and in general, right? When I was first getting myself on my feet, I just started to, stop asking, because I noticed certain people around me wasn't really genuine about it. Like, they'll give, but they wasn't really genuine. So whatever I didn't have, I just went without, and I feel like that's probably one of the best things sometimes, because even people that want to help you, when they see that you're willing to go without sometimes, they would be more, happy to help you. You know what I mean? So I feel like we should just all focus on just being independent in many different ways. Just try to look at your life and see where it is that not everybody can be independent when it comes on to farming and things like that, because of the urban areas that they put us in, like cities and stuff like that. So it's hard for you to grow, you can't grow crops in like concrete. So in that sense it's hard. Well, we can look at other ways that we can be self-reliant, and even looking at, to say, saving water or food savings, or stock up for food shortages. If food shortages comes, guys, try to stack up as much you can for the situations, right? I don't know your guys' situation, but I'm just throwing stuff out there that can potentially help you guys out regarding the message for independence. We have death, right? So your ill ways, toxic ways, or not really toxic, but negative ways or negative thinking could be dying off as you go forward with this new journey in life. My Aries, as you guys go forward with this new journey and realizing new things, the ill ways will be dying off. Okay. Let's see what else we have for the Aries. All right, we have lessons in blood, right? So this is an indication of like pain to pleasure, right? Sometimes you're going to experience the pain moments and things you're going to go through that, initially wasn't of course, not something that you wanted to, but it happened in the past. Moving forward, we just have to look at things as a lesson, you know what I mean? Instead of looking at it like this was my past pain, and, we can look at it and we can reflect on it, but, it's important that we take something from it. Because it was a part of our lives, and then moving forward, we take all our past situations and we implement that into lessons. So we're able to teach others what we went through personally, right? So lessons of blood. Sometimes you have to go through pain to experience pleasure. All right. Next one we have for you guys is peace, right? When it comes down to peace, right? You are probably one of the most people, like you yourself can guarantee yourself peace, but others around you and situations around you unfortunately cannot. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you can't rely on other people or other situations or scenarios to create peace for you. We just gotta kind of find ways to be peaceful on our end. You know what I mean? Like, for an example, meditation. Also, I want to let you guys know that when it comes down to how we react to certain things, we gotta kind of just be mindful of that. And that's why I encourage you guys to pick up on spiritual books and things like that, because it really teaches us how to maneuver and how to react to certain situations or certain, like, for an example, if somebody doesn't like you, they're gonna try to get you out of character, right? We all know that. So I encourage you guys to think of ways that you can react towards that person, because typically that person wants you to get out of character. So a better result would be not to get into character, because that's what they're fiending for. You know what I mean? And it's sick. It's messed up. But that's something that we got to be mindful about. And that's why I encourage reading, and I encourage you guys to get on that educated thinkness, and not just going off of your feelings and your vibe, because that's typically what people look for. They try to, mess with your nervous system and things like that. They want to knock you out of character. So you gotta make rational decisions. Just using your mind sometimes, right? So peace, like I said, start creating things, maybe implementing meditation into your life, things like that, right? Universe. Now the universe, regarding like bad people and bad thinking and people that, doesn't have the best intentions for other people, they will like fall to their causes. Like they will succumb to their injuries, believe it or not, because the universe, they have a debt to pay. We all have a debt to pay, whether it's good or bad. And sometimes if you do good, not in the intention of gaining something, the universe gives you something in return. You know what I mean? It's like you're almost getting a loan, or you're almost giving a loan to the universe. I don't really know how to explain it, but that's just how, as simple as it is. Like, people that you think that are messing with you and things like that, or bad energies, eventually, with time, things do play itself out. Things do play its role out. With enough encouragement, with enough sorting out what you're supposed to sort out, handling all your business. With years to come, days to come, months to come, weeks to come, the time is limited, limitless. There is no certain time that the universe reacts, right? But they do help out, right? They do see you. They see you out. The universe definitely does assist, as long as you're focusing on the principles and the morals that you're supposed to live by, right? Let's see. Because a lot of things that man created, like money and all of that, money is energy, mind you, but money, the materials and stuff, that doesn't have anything to do with the universe. The universe goes off of principles, morals, all of that. Like, if you because I'm sure you met people before in your life where that really didn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, the material stuff never really mattered, because you just enjoyed that person as their soul. So it's just the principles and the morals that we go off of. Next we have is fall apart for my Aries. If you guys are like, ever went through something like a depressive state, like a real depressive state, like a low vibrational state, look back on it. And one thing I want you guys to reflect on is things that you might have learned from them situations. Because this card kind of indicates that, it's okay to kind of take a break sometimes. It's okay. In fact, we learn our biggest moments from the times when we just take a break and we just chill off and things like that. So if you are in the process of taking a break and just chilling off for the day and things like that, and you're kind of just, pre-planning for the next day, that's one thing I will give you guys. Like, if you guys are going to take a break and you guys are going to chill, just try to pre-plan for the next day. Like, okay, you say you went through something. Okay, how can I, mentally prepare for it next time? You know what I mean? So that we can, we can work through it next time a lot better in that situation. Not only for us, but we can also, enlighten others as well that might be going through something, to kind of get them out. Like, you guys ever, like, meet somebody or seeing, like, your friend or something crying or something like that, and you're trying to get them out of that, that low vibration, you're trying to lift their spirits up. We tend to tell them things like, it'll be okay, you'll work through it and things like that, in hopes that, mentally they would bring themselves back around and get back on the horse, because you want to see them ride out. You know what I mean? So I think it's like that. I think it's about, when we go through these moments, we mentally get ourselves together, so then going forward, we know, okay, this is what we're going to do, or this is the moments we're going to think about while we're going through these moments that we went through. If you get what I'm saying, you're preparing yourself for the next day, instead of just like sitting there. You're actually, while you're sitting there chilling off, you're preparing yourself, and you're getting yourself back where getting back where you're grind. You know what I mean? But yeah. Okay, that's going to finish up the reading for the Aries. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more of this content, my name is Micah. This was an Aries read, and I will see you guys on the next spiritual video.